Hello guys, welcome to the second Sting video of 2026 on my channel. This is going to be a world first Sting today. It is called the Netelia Ichneumon Wasp. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, now some facts. We're going to talk a few facts, some fun facts about this wasp before we get into the good stuff, the part you're all waiting for. So, the Netelia Ichneumon Wasp, well, it's here, we're going straight into the first fact. So, the Netelia is part of the Ichneumon Wasp family. Well, technically, the Ichneumon Wasp family is a parasitoid wasp. Then it goes into the Ichneumon Wasp family. It's a type of Ichneumon Wasp. They're parasitoid wasp. But then there's a type of Ichneumon Wasp called a short-tailed Ichneumon Wasp. And then in the short-tailed Ichneumon Wasp, there's a specific genus in there that's called a Darwin wasp. And this wasp, she's been liking to go to the top, but this wasp is a type of Darwin wasp. So, it's a type of Darwin wasp. And then the Netelia wasp is just one species, or it's not one species, yeah, one specimen of the Darwin wasp. So it's just one. It's so they're just one species. So how do I put this into words that y'all might understand a little bit more? So spider wasp. Spider wasp are basically some wasp that hunt spiders. Then a genus inside the spider wasp is the tarantula hawk. A lot of you might know what that is, especially if you like insects. And inside the tarantula hawk is a certain genus of spider wasp. Now I'm just putting this into perspective of what I was talking about the Netelia. But let's just say the Thisbe's tarantula hawk, Pepsis thisbe's, is a certain one species of tarantula hawk wasp. So to put this in perspective, it would be basically the equivalent to a Thisbe's tarantula hawk wasp. But so this is a specific wasp species. So that kind of goes into our second fact. So a lot of short-tailed Ichneumon wasp, especially the short-tailed Ichneumon wasp and Darwin wasp family, not just this species, but they love to fly up in your porch lights at night. You might see them there. They're probably one of the largest insects. It's still not big, but compared to the other little flies and whatnot, they're probably going to be one of your bigger insects out at your porch light. And the reason they do this, they love to go to your porch lights on these early spring nights and evenings, because it's usually cooler. It's cooler, but it's not cold, because it's cold in the winter. They kind of hibernate. But these guys, what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, a light source. I see that. That means heat. And it's food, because they prey on. Well, it's not food. It's actually what they lay their eggs in. It's what you would call it. So there's their prey up there. They got the moths and caterpillars. They do specific kinds of moths and caterpillars. So what they'll do, they go to your porch light, and they love it because it's heat. It's a heat source on the chilly spring nights, and it's potential for there to be prey for them to lay their eggs in. And that perfectly goes into our third fact. And this is part of the reason why I'm pretty nervous for this thing, is because, according to most sources, this wasp is the most painful out of all the Ichneumon wasp species. What I've heard, at least. Now, Ichneumon wasp, some people say they can't sting at all. That is false. Not all can sting, but most can at least jab you with their ovipositor. So that's mostly wrong. But this species, like many other short-tailed Ichneumon wasp, they're known to have the more potent Ichneumon wasp stings. But I got stung by another short-tailed Ichneumon wasp last year. It was in the genus of the short-tail. I don't know if it was in the Darwin genus, though. I know it was in the short-tail. That one was probably one on the index. But I've heard this wasp ranges on the Sting-Schmidt index. Where'd you go? From a 1 to a 2. So anywhere from a 1 being the lowest of this species to the 2 being the highest I've heard this species. So basically anywhere from a fire ant to a yellow jacket. So, or like a honeybee. So could be pretty painful here. So yeah, I know last year I said that I've done a lot of research this year about Ichneumon wasp and insects in general, but last year, oh, she's at the top of the glass, just looking for. I said I got stung by a short-tailed Ichneumon wasp, which I wasn't wrong, but I was not very specific. I'm gonna do further research about the specimen I got stung by last year, but I just wanted to differentiate to make sure this was not the specimen I got stung by last year. I've done quite a bit of research, and we have found out this is not the species I got stung by last year. So a little bit different. This is the Netelia wasp. So those are kind of my 3 facts before we get into the sting. So yeah. Okay, before we get through with the sting, I just gotta give a little disclaimer. To not replicate what you're about to see at home. I know this may seem... I've been working with insects for a while, so I know what I'm getting myself into, unfortunately. But I do not recommend anyone to replicate what they're about to perform, because I know, excuse me, little kids about to watch my video and be like, ooh, this guy's cool, I'm going to go get this insect and I'm going to get stung by it. Now, usually these wasps are not dangerous to humans at all. They pose no real threat. You'll get stung, and it'll hurt, and you'll probably regret it, like I'm about to probably. I'm expecting this sting, I think I already said, but between a 1.0 and 2.0 on the neck. So, in just a minute, you know what's about to happen. I don't even need an explanation, but yeah, in just a minute, I'll be getting stung by the Netelia wasp. Alright, the big moment, guys. I'm pretty nervous. I think the reason is because never been documented, but I gotta remember, Ichneumon wasps don't hurt that bad and they're not dangerous to humans. It's good because she's gotten in a lower spot now, as you can see on the glass. So I think I'm gonna be able to get her a little bit easier. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just like, okay. Wait, cut real quick. For my thing, sorry, I just got really nervous earlier. Now we're gonna get the insect out of the glass and attempt to sting. It looks ready. Are you okay there? Oh yeah, he's okay. He looked a little sluggish at first, or she, someone. Oh boy, there's a stinger. Okay. Just a prick. Okay, in 3, you ready? Okay, I gotta get close up. In 3, 2, 1. Get the right. It's not the right. I felt something. It definitely hold on, I gotta go again. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Good sting or not, just little pokes. Oh. Good sting. Let me. She got me. She did get me. I felt it. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest though, it was not as bad as the other Ichneumon wasp. She got me. She did get me. Hold on. One more time. She does have a stinger. It's a she. Oh. I want to be as careful as possible. Oh, no, that was her wing. Sorry, guys. 3, 2, 1. Here, right here. 3, 2, woo! Dang it. Sorry, guys. If you know me, you know I am terrible at catching bugs with the forceps. This is the most comedian part of the video. I'm trying to stay professional here, but nothing stays professional when I get the bugs out of the jar. One more time for good measure. In 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, that was a better one. Okay. I'm kind of impressed with that. Hold on, wait. Shoot. Don't get off the table here. It's okay, girl. Can only put a little bit of pressure because she's not flying. It's one more, girl. Should I even go again? Here, I'll go one more time. Oh, Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. There we go. Yes, there we go. Oh, that's bleeding. Look at that. There we go. Got a good one. Yes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, there we go. It's jarring. It is sharp at first, don't get me wrong. But after the fact, there is almost nothing. Like, I can't feel anything right now. Do you see that? Come closer. Look at that. There's a few. See that other one? But that was the real sting. Got a decent size ovipositor. So people who say this thing can't sting, it sure can. If I were to rate on the Smit Index, I'm disappointed to say it's a 1. Although it does look kind of gnarly and painful. Although when it first pricked me, it is not bad at all. I really want to thank this candidate, the Netelia Wasp. It's been so fun for this world first sting. I just wanted to thank y'all all for watching. Like this video, subscribe so you don't miss any, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the newest videos, guys. And until the next time, peace.